If you spend a lot of time in the car, then this video could be for you. In this video, we're going to upgrade the stock woofer in an e-Golf with the Dynaudio. It's very much a direct replacement, and the parts number is listed in the description. And for the woofer modification, you can also see my other video here on the YouTube. Get everything removed. Next, we're going to put some damping materials on the door panel. This will quiet down the road noise and meanwhile help the speaker to absorb some resonances. But it's very hard to get further around, so I'll probably just damp this part of the panel. It's pretty, you see, it's pretty loud, very hollow sound, so definitely can use some damping. I probably will damp some of these areas, but these actually sounds okay, so I'll probably leave these okay. So just the internal. Hopefully I can reach upper place, but I can't. So I put in a triangle piece from here all the way down there. So now, if I knock, you hear that? Much better. Anyway, I hope I can do better, more, but I can't reach. For this side, I'd probably just leave it as is because the sounds okay, not that bad. So one thing we notice, this connector The 2 pins are located on the side, which match this original speaker, the 2 pin on the side. However, this Dynaudio use the 1 pin on the side, the other pin is the second from the right. Meaning we need to move this pin to this location. So we can first take a look at the appearance. So this is much lighter, the original. This is much heavier. So the magnet and everything structure are more solid. And the magnet here is much smaller. This is bigger. And this is a 4 ohm speaker, 4 ohm 20 watts. And the Dynaudio is a 2 ohm speaker. It's not mentioned here. Oh, it is 2 ohm is mentioned here. So I look into the amp, use the OEM amp. They use a MOSFET, the TDA, which is a Hitachi 50 watts times 4 MOSFET IC block, and it is capable to drive 2 ohm load, no problem. I think just a little bit more heat generated, and the amp itself comes with a fan, so I wouldn't think that's a problem. In order to switch this pin, we need a tool here. So basically to unlock this pin and pull it out, I believe something like this might work. Let me take a look. No, you can't go in. So it probably something like this kind of thing. Let me try. A little bit too small, so a little need something wider than this. Probably this one. Let's give it a try. If it not work, we need to find the other. Yep. So push it. Push it. No. What you really need to do is, it's kind of a smart design. This one can be flipped. You can use a flat, a tiny watch kind of screwdriver, and you can pry this piece a little bit out, tilted, and then it released that little clips and can release this cable out, and then you can just switch to a different location and then press this down. So this one took me some time to figure out, but once you figure it out, it's very, very easy, straightforward. So now we can connect our new speaker, Dynaudio speaker. So overall, this one sounds much better, and the sensitivity actually should be slightly lower than the original. However, because this is a 2 ohm and the other is a 4 ohm, so it's got in like a double the power to bring back the sensitivity. However, it stressed the amplifier a little bit more, but I think that is okay. So the next step I'm gonna do is mount this woofer onto the panel. So what I did is you have two choices to do this. You can use those little metal clips, so you can do screw. So what I'm going to do is use a large screw and just tight this screw, squeeze it into this, so you are going to have a very strong attachment. So the size you need, I tried different size. I tried the number 12, but 12 is a little loose, so it turns out 14 is the right size. So from Home Depot I purchased the stainless steel screw. You don't want to rust or whatever. I think that's the reason they didn't use screw directly mounted on these, because it could cause rusting, corrosion kind of thing. So stainless steel definitely will help on that. And the other thing is stainless steel is much stronger. You use this to grip the metal, so it's a better choice than just a normal steel screw. So this is what I'm going to do. And the second thing I'm going to do is I put the foam here to absorb the vibration. This again is okay. You can hear the frequency is relatively low, but the outside panel, because larger area, when knock it's more like hollow. Now it's okay in this area, you see, because of damping material. But this here, there's still nothing. So what I'm going to do is to open up this area. It should be fairly easy as well, and put material here. So let's just quickly disconnect this thing. Yeah, and then you should be able to remove this panel. So it should be quite straightforward. one side is completed. Actually, once you know how to do it, it's not that complicated. I was stuck at a couple places. It took a couple hours to complete one side, but I believe the other side, probably half an hour each door should be sufficient. Once you know what you need to do and what tools you need. So let's quickly play. I'm in love with your body. Everything is covered. So it sounds really good. I like it's cleaner again, and the bass is deeper. Okay.